We're going to switch things up and welcome in Shakir Soto, who is with us right now, live in studio at the University of Pittsburgh. And Shakir, for you, let's talk a little bit about, hey, Gino's going to hopefully get his chance. You're looking for an opportunity as well via GAR in the University of Pittsburgh, right?
Yes, sir. I'm excited. Today's the day. Just got to wait on that call, be with my family, so we're all pretty pumped.
And we appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us this morning here on the show. And we got you for the next 12 minutes here to talk a little bit about who you are, what you're all about. Let's first go back to those days at GAR and what your experience was like being a Grenadier.
I miss those days, man. GAR was great. I had a great support system. I still do to this day. My boys, still talk to them. So contact all my coaches and everyone's excited me, man. My JR family, everyone from Wilkes-Barre to 570, they're excited for me, and I thank everyone for all the support. And I'm pretty excited to figure out things today.
You kind of had like the little tour this past week. You're at a bunch of schools. You're talking. You're meeting new people, seeing some old friends. What was that experience like for you?
It's great, man. I always want to give back to the kids. I've been in that situation, especially I go back to elementary schools because as me growing up, that was always the roughest time for me. And I try to go back to these kids, just be a public figure for them. I let them know if they ever need anything, I'm there for them. I talk to the kids on Facebook sometimes. They hit me up asking questions. I'm always active and interactive with them and just let them know they can do whatever they want in life. They just got to focus and have support. I just let them know what worked for me and my keys to my success, and hopefully they just pick up on it.
How about the workouts and the different things that you're able to do now? You know, you got that schedule of things you're giving back to the community. I'm sure families pulling at you a little bit and friends and saying, hey, let's go here, let's do that. But there's got to be some discipline, which we know you have, to get those workouts and different things in. So talk a little bit about, hitting that weight room or speed drills or whatever you're trying to do.
I'm grinding, man. I've been, like you said, I always find time to make sure I work out every day. For this past week since I've been home, I just been going to elementary schools, and I went to middle school, Mackin, and just talking to the kids and just been working out. I'm just trying to stay focused and get my body ready for next week, wherever I go. Just make sure I'm tip-top shape.
We're talking with Shakir Soto via GAR to the University of Pittsburgh here on the John Mendola Show. Of course, you can follow us online, thejohnmendolashow.com, on Twitter, @JohnMendolaShow. Shakir, let's first talk about the biggest difference when you go from high school to college. And everybody, they may go to a different level. It could be a different sport. But for you, your experience going from GAR High School to the University of Pittsburgh, what kind of said, okay, now it's time to kind of learn some things and grow up, whether it's a class, whether it's a practice, whether it's a relationship with your coach? Give us a couple things that stand out to you.
It was at first it was just it's a lot different. I graduated high school early, so when I got there in January, like a lot of people get there in the summer, I got there in January, and I wasn't right in the spring ball. Usually in the summer you get to warm up, learn the plays, but I had to jump right in the spring ball and learn the plays by physically doing them. And I believe that helped me a lot. Once you get thrown in there, you have to learn the plays quick, and that helped me a lot. And everyone's good when you get to college, man. Like, everyone's been in your position. Everyone was a quote-unquote star coming out of high school, and they're all just as big, fast, and strong. And those players are going to be better than you that you go against. You just got to, the difference that separates a lot of people is just hard work, man. You got to just keep working, and no matter if someone's better than you, if you outwork them, it don't matter. It don't matter at the end of the day.
Let's talk a little bit about that work ethic of yours. Where did that come from? That kind of punch the clock mentality to say, listen, I don't want to get outworked.
It's just the mentality I always had. I'm from the terrace, and I just had a motivation to get my family out of there, out of the projects, and that's just something that just drives me to this day. I just think about it all the time, and I'm just so close right now, and I'm hungry for it. So I've always been a worker. That's just something that just was in me.
Well, we got a couple more questions coming for Shakir Soto here on the John Mendola Show. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll wrap up with a few more questions for him as he gets ready for hopefully the biggest day of his life. He gets ready to take that next step, that's for sure. We're going to tell you some more locations. You pick up a copy of our baseball and softball magazine. You can do so at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Our Carol and Janelle, the Takeaway Kitchen, Ravello's Pizza in Old Forge, Vincenzo's Pizza there in West Side, Rinaldi Auto Sales in Taylor, Jen, Ricky Loophole State Farm, Michael Griffin, Garth Eastat, and Fred Forte State Farm as well, and Beston's Auto Body located there in Carbondale. We come back, more Shakir Soto here on the John Mendola Show as we head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Frank Sorokach. Break like a good neighbor. Frank Sorokach is there. We'll be back here on WILK. Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here on WILK. Thank you so much each and every Saturday between 10 and 11. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, locations in Wilkes-Barre, Kingston, Scranton, and Hazleton, for helping us out each and every week. And, of course, Shakir Soto with us as we continue the conversation with him. And, Shakir, as far as your pro day, let's talk a little bit about how that went for you and some of the positives that you saw in yourself or your agent telling you what some of these teams are talking about you.
Pro day went very well. I went through a little slight injury, so I didn't do all the events. But, I was out there doing everything I could. I let the teams know that I was hurt. And, every day that I believe that helped me a lot because, a lot of people, when they get hurt, they don't go out there and participate. But I've never been the type to ever, whenever I got hurt, I just keep doing what I do. And that helped me. I think that helped me in a kind of way because a lot of teams, respected that. And, they want to see things like that. They want to see go out there people compete, even if they're hurt. So I think that was a good thing coming out of that.
Let's talk a little bit about what you think that key is for you, whether it's the motor, the technique, the strength, the speed. What are some things you think these teams are looking at?
For me and my playing wise, I'm a defensive tackle. I'm a different type of. I'm a fast tackle, athletic D tackle to use. I'm physical. So I believe those were, and I can play defensive end. So I think me being able to be versatile and be able to play different positions, I think that's helped me a lot. And I've talked to a few teams that talked about doing stuff like that. Put me at end for run stopping and then move me inside for pass rushing and things like that. So,
how about that size of yours officially? Where did they measure you out at?
At the pro day, I was 6'3", 282. Right now I'm 290, 289.
And then how about that health right now, percentage-wise? Are you at full strength right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm good now. Yeah. This was it was just an 8-week injury, and the last week was last week was the week during the pro day, so I had to go through that. But I just toughened through. But I'm fine now.
Let's talk about that major in college. What did you major in?
Communications and business.
All right.
I graduated in December.
All right. Well, sounds all like positive stuff for you. We're hoping today's a huge day for you, and then you'll be getting after it next week, hopefully somewhere, right?
Yep. Thank you. I'm excited for real.
Well, it was very kind of you to come in today, talk a little bit about your story, Shakir Soto, from GAR to the University of Pittsburgh, and who knows where next is, and hopefully he gets a little bit more answers in the next 24 to 48 hours. Thanks, Shakir.
Thank you.
All right. So, again, talking about Shakir Soto and what he means to Northeastern Pennsylvania, I think you could tell that the Northeastern Pennsylvania means a lot to him and what he's been through and hopefully where he's going as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on the John Mendola Show. Have a super day from WILK.